MichaelBJordan could actually make history at the Academy Awards tonight. And I'm here to find out exactly how. MichaelBJordan is without a doubt one of the most talented, exciting, and respected actors of this generation. Over the years, he has built an incredible reputation in Hollywood by taking on powerful, layered, and unforgettable roles that continue to prove just how much range he has as a performer. From television to blockbuster films to critically acclaimed dramatic performances, MichaelBJordan has been on a remarkable path toward becoming one of the biggest stars in the world. And now, all eyes are on him tonight. The conversation surrounding MichaelBJordan and the Academy Awards is bigger than just another celebrity showing up at the Oscars. The real buzz is about the possibility that he could have a truly historic night. That's right, MichaelBJordan could potentially make history at the Academy Awards, and fans, critics, and film lovers everywhere are paying close attention to see whether that moment actually happens. So what exactly is behind all of this excitement? A huge part of the Oscar buzz comes from MichaelBJordan's widely praised performance in a recent film that has been getting a lot of attention this awards season. His role in the movie has sparked serious conversations among critics and industry insiders, with many believing that he could be one of the strongest contenders for one of the night's biggest honors. His performance has been described as emotional, powerful, layered, and unforgettable, the kind of performance that stays with audiences long after the credits roll. And honestly, it's easy to understand why. MichaelBJordan brought so much depth, nuance, vulnerability, and strength to the role. He didn't just play the character, he fully embodied it. Every scene carried emotional weight, every moment felt authentic, and every expression showed just how deeply committed he was to the performance. It's the kind of work that reminds people why he is considered one of the best actors working today. This potential Oscar moment didn't come out of nowhere, either. MichaelBJordan's journey in Hollywood has been years in the making. His career has been built on consistency, hard work, smart choices, and a clear dedication to his craft. From the very beginning, he has shown that he was never just another rising star. He has always had something special, a presence, a charisma, and a level of emotional intelligence in his performances that set him apart. Many people first started noticing him during his early television work, where he quickly showed that he could bring real depth to his characters. Those early performances gave audiences a glimpse of the star he would eventually become. He had talent, confidence, and a natural ability to connect with viewers. Even then, it was clear that he was destined for much bigger things. As his career continued to grow, MichaelBJordan took on bigger and more challenging roles, each one pushing him to new heights. He never seemed interested in playing it safe. Instead, he consistently chose projects that allowed him to stretch as an actor, explore complicated emotions, and take creative risks. That commitment paid off in a major way. From his memorable work in television to his breakout performances on the big screen, MichaelBJordan steadily built one of the most impressive filmographies of his generation. His role in Friday Night Lights helped introduce him to a wider audience and showed people he could hold his own in emotionally driven storytelling. Then came even more attention as he continued to impress in role after role. But for many fans, the real turning point came when he began landing major film roles that showcased both his dramatic power and his undeniable star quality. Then came Creed. MichaelBJordan's performance in Creed was a game-changer. Taking on the role of Adonis Creed, he stepped into a legacy franchise and made it completely his own. He brought heart, intensity, vulnerability, and physical commitment to the role in a way that won over both longtime fans of the Rocky universe and an entirely new generation of moviegoers. It wasn't just a strong performance, it was a star-making performance. And then there was Black Panther. In Black Panther, MichaelBJordan delivered one of the most talked-about performances in the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe. As Eric Killmonger, he created a villain who was far more than just an antagonist. He was charismatic, emotionally complex, and deeply human. His performance sparked endless conversations because audiences could feel the pain, anger, and purpose behind the character. Many people even argued that he was one of the best villains Marvel had ever seen. That's the thing about MichaelBJordan, he never gives you something flat or predictable. Even in big franchise films, he finds ways to add complexity and emotional truth to his roles. And that's exactly why tonight feels so important. The Academy Awards are all about recognizing excellence in film. Every year, the Oscars celebrate the performances, stories, and creative achievements that define cinema at its highest level. So when an actor like Jordan enters the conversation as a serious contender, it means something. It means the industry is acknowledging years of hard work, talent, discipline, and artistic growth. But if he actually wins tonight? That would be even bigger. A MichaelBJordan Oscar win wouldn't just be another award handed out during a glamorous ceremony. It would be a major cultural moment. It would be a milestone for representation in Hollywood. It would be recognition not only of his personal excellence, but also of the larger progress being made in an industry that has not always been inclusive when it comes to honoring actors of color in the biggest categories. That's why so many people are calling this a potentially historic night. If MichaelBJordan were to win Best Actor, for example, it would place him in incredibly rare company. The Best Actor category has a long and complicated history when it comes to diversity and representation. Over the decades, only a small number of black actors have won in that category. So a MichaelBJordan victory would not just be meaningful, it would be historic. It would send a message. It would show that performances like his are being seen, valued, and celebrated at the highest level. It would show that audiences and Academy voters alike are recognizing the brilliance he brings to the screen. And it would further solidify MichaelBJordan as not just a movie star, but a true artist whose work stands among the very best in the industry. Of course, there's also another angle to all of this. Some people believe that MichaelBJordan's historic moment might not only come from acting. In recent years, he has also been expanding his role in Hollywood beyond the screen. He has become a producer, a creative force behind the scenes, and someone who is helping shape the future of storytelling in film. That means his Oscar potential could extend beyond performance categories. If he were to be recognized for producing a groundbreaking film, or contributing behind the camera in a major way, that too could become a historic achievement. And honestly, that makes this whole situation even more exciting, because MichaelBJordan isn't just someone who shows up, delivers a great performance, and goes home. He's building a legacy. He's creating opportunities. He's making strategic choices that allow him to influence the industry in more ways than one. Whether it's in front of the camera or behind it, he is becoming a major power in Hollywood. That kind of growth matters. It shows vision. It shows ambition. And it shows that MichaelBJordan understands the bigger picture. He isn't just focused on being famous. He's focused on making meaningful work, telling important stories, and leaving a lasting impact. That's a huge reason why fans are so invested in this Oscar moment. People aren't just rooting for him because he's talented, although he absolutely is. They're rooting for him because they've watched his journey. They've seen the effort. They've seen the discipline. They've seen him evolve from a promising young actor into one of the most respected names in entertainment. And when someone like that gets this close to a major award, it feels personal for a lot of people. It feels like the payoff for years of dedication. It feels like the industry finally catching up to what audiences have known for a long time. MichaelBJordan is one of the best in the business. Another reason this moment feels so significant is because of what it could mean for the next generation. If MichaelBJordan wins tonight, especially in a top acting category, that moment could inspire countless young actors, filmmakers, and creatives who see themselves in him. Representation matters, and seeing someone rise to the top of one of the biggest stages in entertainment can be incredibly powerful. It can change the way people imagine their own futures. It can open doors. It can challenge outdated expectations. And it can remind the world that excellence comes in many forms, from many voices, and from many backgrounds. That's why a MichaelBJordan win would resonate far beyond the Dolby Theater or the Academy stage. It would be a headline, yes, but it would also be a statement. A statement about talent. A statement about perseverance. A statement about evolution in Hollywood. And a statement about what is possible when someone continues to push themselves and refuses to settle for less than greatness. Now, let's be clear, the Academy Awards are always unpredictable. There's always competition. There are always surprises. And every year, there are deserving nominees who go home empty-handed. That's just the nature of awards season. Being nominated alone is a huge accomplishment, especially in a field packed with incredible talent. But even with that in mind, MichaelBJordan's name being part of this conversation says everything. It says he's arrived at a level where his work can no longer be ignored. It says his performances are no longer just great for a rising actor, they are among the best, period. It says that he's become a serious awards contender, not just a fan favorite. And it says that his place in Hollywood history is already being written, whether he takes home a trophy tonight or not. Still, if he does win, that would be unforgettable. Imagine the moment MichaelBJordan's name is called, the crowd erupts, and he walks to the stage knowing that years of hard work, sacrifice, discipline, and artistic commitment have led him to that exact second. It would be emotional. It would be powerful. And for many fans watching around the world, it would feel like a long overdue moment of recognition. It would also instantly become one of those Oscar moments people remember for years. Because the Academy Awards are about more than gold statues. They're about moments. They're about stories. They're about careers reaching a new peak in front of the entire world. And MichaelBJordan has the kind of story people love to celebrate. A talented young actor who worked his way up. A performer who kept getting better. A star who chose substance as well as success. A creative force who expanded beyond acting. And an artist who never stopped pushing himself to grow. That is the kind of career that earns respect. That is the kind of journey that builds legends. And that is exactly why tonight could be historic. Whether the history comes from a Best Actor win, a producing achievement, or another major surprise, the point is simple: MichaelBJordan is in the kind of position where history is actually possible. That alone says so much about how far he has come. And honestly, it feels deserved. Because when you look back at everything he has accomplished, the early TV roles, the breakout performances, the franchise-defining work, the critical acclaim, the box office success, the behind-the-scenes growth, it all adds up to one thing: MichaelBJordan has earned his place in this moment. He has earned the spotlight. He has earned the respect. And he has absolutely earned the conversation about making history at the Academy Awards. So now, all that's left to do is watch. Will MichaelBJordan take home the Oscar for Best Actor and join a very short list of black actors to ever do it? Will he be recognized for his work behind the camera as a producer? Will he walk away with one of the night's biggest honors and create a major milestone in Hollywood history? Or will this simply be another step in what is already one of the most impressive careers in modern film? No matter what happens, one thing is certain: MichaelBJordan remains one of the most talented, driven, and compelling actors working today. His presence at the Academy Awards matters. His success matters. And the possibility of a historic win is exactly the kind of moment that reminds us why people love awards season in the first place. Because sometimes, it's not just about who wins. Sometimes, it's about what that win means. And if MichaelBJordan wins tonight, it could mean a lot. It could mean recognition for years of excellence. It could mean a major moment for representation. It could mean validation for a performance that critics and audiences have celebrated. And it could mean that one of Hollywood's brightest stars officially enters a new chapter of his career, one that includes Academy Award history. That's why the excitement is so real. That's why the speculation is everywhere. And that's why all eyes are on MichaelBJordan tonight. So, what do you think? Do you believe MichaelBJordan is about to have the biggest night of his career? Do you think he'll take home Best Actor? Could he make history in another category? Or do you think the Academy will make fans wait a little longer for that major Oscar moment? Whatever happens, this is definitely one of the most exciting storylines of the night. MichaelBJordan is a true star. He's a proven talent. He's a respected creative force. And tonight, he just might make Academy Awards history. If you're just as excited as I am about MichaelBJordan's chances tonight, make sure you drop your predictions in the comments below. Tell me what you think he's going to win, or if you think he could make history in a completely different way. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more Oscar coverage, live reactions, updates on the winners, and all the biggest moments from Hollywood's biggest night. Because tonight, MichaelBJordan might not just attend the Academy Awards. He might actually make history. Thanks for the watching and subscribe.